Do you want to go from basic to baddie? Well, stay tuned. So I start off with my spoolie, brushing my eyebrows in an upward motion. Then I get my dark brown eyebrow pencil and I begin to fill my eyebrows in, basically making an outline of it and then filling in the middle. And then I repeat this step on the next eyebrow. Now I'm just using my spoolie brush and I'm going to blend in my eyebrows by brushing it downwards, brushing it upward, and brushing it across. And then I'm going to repeat that step. So I'm showing you my Eclipse palette from BHS, and I'm using the honey color to conceal my eyebrows, and then I'm going to blend it in. By the way, I'm using an angular brush to apply the concealer to my eyebrows so that it can be like more of a precise line. So now I'm going in with the concealer brush and I'm going to blend in all of that concealer to make sure these eyebrows look fleeky, honey, okay? So I go back into my Eclipse palette and I get the lightest concealer possible to prime my eyes. And it's always a good idea to prime your eyes, ladies, regardless if you're doing a darker eyeshadow or not, just so that the pigment of the eyeshadow can be a little bit more vibrant and also that your eyeshadow lasts a little bit longer. So I went into my Sephora Academy palette and I took a chocolate brown eyeshadow and I'm placing it all over my eyelid. I'm like lightly tapping my eyes and I'm blending it into my inner crease of my eyes. I'm using the blending side of my brush and I went back into my Sephora Academy palette using a hot pink color and a burnt orange color, and I'm putting that in my inner creases. So I'm using my super strong hold eyelash adhesive and I'm applying it to my eyelids. I'm going to allow it to get a little tacky before I add the glitter. I'm going into my waterline with my NYX white eyeliner. I'm showing you the Kandy Cosmetics loose glitter in Ginger Snap, and I'm applying it all over my eyes with my pinky finger. So I added more adhesive to my eyelids and now I'm just fanning it to let it get a little bit more tacky before I add the glitter on my eyelids, and that's what I'm doing here. So next I'm using my liquid eyeliner from the beauty supply store, ladies, and I'm just going to make me a cat eye. I go in an upward position and then I kind of make like a downward triangle. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll do a tutorial later showing that. So I'm using my LA Girl Pro primer and I'm just applying a dime size amount all over my face and working it in. So here I'm just checking out my pores and I see that some of my pores are pretty large, so I'm going to add the NYX pore filler and a dime sized amount again, and I'm just going to put it basically in my T-zone area to eliminate the sizes of my pores. So next I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange Corrector, and I'm basically going to conceal all of my dark spots and dark circles under my eyes and then blend it all in. Here I'm just showing you my wet beauty blender and I'm blending the orange concealer in to my face before I add my foundation. So I'm showing you the finished product. Now I'm adding my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in coconut and cappuccino. I'm going to blend it in with my finger and then apply it all over my face, and then go in with my beauty blender and blend all of that in. also bringing down the foundation towards my neck to eliminate the line of demarcation. I just want everything to look so seamless. After my dance break, I decided to go back into blending my foundation out just to make sure everything is seamless. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Bare Natural Mineral Foundation, and I'm just applying that all over my face to set the foundation and to give my skin more of a flawless look. So I'm going back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I'm applying it to my under eyes and all in my T-zone area to give me that perfect highlight. And I'm using my Beauty Blender again to blend it out. Now next to the contour, I'm using my LA Girl concealer in mahogany, and I'm just going to outline my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and my jawline. So I'm going in with the angle brush, and I'm going to blend out the contour. Don't mind me here, I'm just singing lyrics to a song, and I am such a goofball at heart, but I get back to that blending. So I'm going in with my foundation brush, and I'm going to blend out those harsh lines on my nose. And then sometimes I use my fingers, you'll see in the next clip, but I'll use my fingers to finish blending it out and then go back in with a beauty blender as well. You'll see. Next, I'm going to set my highlight with this powder in Earth. I'm not sure the name of the brand, but it definitely will be listed in the description box below. And I'm just going to powder everywhere in the T-zone and underneath my contour to make it a little bit more, you know, pronounced. And then I'm going to let it bake, honey. So while my face is baking, I'm using the Shine Jam Gel. And I'm going to lay down those edges. I'm just going to apply it all over my edges right now. And then I'm going to go in with the black gel by Pro. And I'm going to apply that over top of the jam. And then I'm going to slay those edges, okay? So here I'm using my trusty toothbrush, and no, I don't use it on clients, I only use it on myself. But on clients I use like a edge tamer brush or something like that, but right now I'm using my toothbrush on my hair, and I'm just going to kind of like give my baby hairs that little, you know, finger wave type of technique and just swirling it. And I'm just repeating that process on the other side. I really like to follow the flow of my baby hairs already, and that's how I normally lay my edges. So I use my scarf and I tie down my edges, and now I'm using a kabuki brush and I'm just dusting off all of that powder off my face and blending it all in. So I'm using my NYX liquid illuminator as a highlight, and I'm just going to blend it in and then use my LA Girl Pro Setting spray, and I sprayed it on the brush and I'm just going to blend it in. So I'm using the same setting spray, spraying it on my angle brush. I'm using a bronzer and my Kandy Cosmetics loose glitter, and I'm just adding it to my highlight just to give it that extra oomph that I was really looking for. So I'm using my Anastasia brow gel, and I'm just going to apply it to my brows and give it that more defined look. And I'm going to use my Rimmel London mascara and apply it to my individual lashes and to my bottom lashes. So now I'm just putting my braids into a half up, half down style, using one of my braids as a ponytail holder because I really don't like pins or anything really tight in my hair. And I also did add some white eyeshadow in the inner corner of my eyes off camera. So if you're wondering where did that white eyeshadow come from, I just decided to do it off the whim. So once I get all of the hair up, I'm going to twist it all the way down and then wrap it around and wrap it around very, very tight. And voila, there you go. Basic to baddie. Thank you for watching.